It's Sydney. Do you like my mug? Most people in this situation would make tea and then make some stupid quirky joke about how we're about to spill the tea, like, eh. But for one, tea is disgusting, and for two, I'm sick. Today we're going to be spilling Emergency, the official drink of all plagued college students everywhere. I would lie to you guys and say, oh, I just wanted to do a Q&A to like catch up with you guys because we haven't talked in a while, but the truth is I'm doing a Q&A because I have 4 major exams in a span of 3 days next week, so let's just get going. Have you been rejected by any guy in college? No. You can't get rejected if you never ask. I'm gonna be honest, Penn State, I love you, but your selection of guys is weak. If any Penn State boy wants to prove me wrong, be my guest, but not impressed. Worst experience in a massive lecture hall. I took Bi-Sci 3 last semester, and the best way that I can describe the class is imagine an environmentalist tripped on acid while writing the curriculum, and then that was the class. Tree hugger meets cocaine. That class had the low number of 700 students in it, so I think that qualifies for massive lecture hall. And one lecture, we were talking about how housing has changed over the years and how what people need has changed over the years, and how, you know, in America we think that a house that's this size is so tiny, but in another country that would actually be huge. Then, like usual, the professor opened it up for discussion. Some girl raises her hand and answers with a typical, like, I just think it's so amazing how everything has changed over time. Like, if you just open up your mind. And then the microphone gets into the hands of this other guy who answers with another pretty generic answer, talking about how he's an anthropology major and he just finds it so interesting, and he would really love to live in one of the cultures just to see what it was like to live with less. To set the record straight, he did say a few things wording-wise that were just not the best. Like, he said those people, and that kind of creates a hierarchy, even though that's not what he was intending. But everyone in the class was just kind of nodding along like, yep, another generic answer. How much time is left? Except for this one girl. She was pissed. This girl stands up, demands the microphone, and starts screaming. When she got a hold of the mic, she called him racist and stupid, and then suddenly everyone in Bi-Sci was interested, and we were all just like, wait a minute. The guy gets the microphone back and starts apologizing profusely, saying that's not what he intended to mean. He's really sorry if it could be taken that way. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone in the lecture hall kind of just leans back. We're all just like, okay, excitement's over. When suddenly, from the back of the room, someone yells the intelligent phrase, don't call me a f***ing bitch, okay? You're a f***ing bitch. And then, as if on cue, like 20 people get up out of their seats, grab their backpacks, and go to leave. So then there's the professor standing up at the front like,
we're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
The TAs are frantically running up the aisles being like, where are you going? Come back, the class is not over. And all of the other students are sitting there like, fight, 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 fight. And then the next time the class met, we had to have a serious discussion about it. I know the question was worst lecture, and that kind of seemed like best, but it was more in the middle because I thought I was gonna get punched. It was a confusing day. What is one thing you saw on campus you wish you could unsee? There's so many. Like last week, Olivia and I were in line at the hub for Sbarro, and she was getting pizza, so she was kind of like up ahead because I was gonna get pasta, whatever, no one cares. There were 2 people in front of me that kind of looked like brother and sister, but they were not brother and sister. They were so beyond handsy. It was like they were trying to have sex in Sbarro with their clothes on. I mean, do you want pizza grease up your vagina? Sorry, it's like kind of graphic, but imagine how I felt. I'm the one that had to see it. My eyes I wish I didn't have them. Don't want to picture that anymore. Frick, marry, kill. Pitt, Ohio State, Michigan. This is the best question I have ever received. Easiest one first. We gotta kill someone. Let's all just say it together, okay? 1, 2, 3, Ohio State. Now the difficult part, the ones we actually have to keep around. You know what? Let's marry Michigan because they're smart and then they can make us money. You still suck though. That means we're gonna frick Pitt just like we did last weekend, even though we barely won and I was just not having a good time. But we did win, so we fricked them. Just not very hard, but they don't deserve. Pitt, just know we are your daddy. There's nothing in here. Now can we have that freshman dorm room tea? I've given you some of it. Not even close to all of it though. I am eventually going to make a video, but I'm just kind of scared. I'll leave you with this and take with it what you will and peer pressure me in the comments to do it because I'll probably cave, but they threatened to sue me. My roommate freaking sucked. Sue me. Just kidding, please don't. What's your sexuality? I've gotten this question in like every Q&A video ever, but I've never answered it because I'm straight. So it's pretty boring. Biggest turn on and turn off. Intelligence. That might sound fake, but ask literally any one of my friends. I love me a little nerd. I don't know why. I think it's because my biggest turn off, I would say, is stupid people. So kind of goes hand in hand there. Since those are antonyms, I'll give you my second biggest turn off, and it's finance majors that want to work on Wall Street. Everyone and their mother was like, boyfriend, relationship status, are you single? Yes. Can you not tell? I'm dating college this semester. 19 credits is the only thing that's f***ing me in the ass. Sorry. I mean, how could I not? Rank your classes from better to worse. Best, definitely the history of the Holocaust. Probably the only class that I find super interesting that's a traditional class. Second has got to be my management consulting class. I like it because it's actually experiential learning. So we have real clients that we're working with and it's not just like sitting in a classroom. We do more meeting-based, project-based stuff. Then astronomy, I'm taking it online literally because I need a natural science and interdomain gen ed, not because I want to. It's allegedly super easy, and if it's not and everyone lied to me, then I'm screwed because it's my GPA booster. The top of the bottom 3 is marketing. It's honestly fine. I have a lot of friends in that class, which is cool. It's just really repetitive and the lectures seem to go on forever and ever and ever. Also, exams are worth 92% of our grade and there's only 3 of them and your girl's not a test taker. Second to last is accounting. It's online, not by choice. It's considered a weed out class at Penn State, which means that a lot of people drop it because they're not doing well. It has 5 exams. It's accounting. Do I really need to say anything else? And then coming in at dead last, the class that I hate the most, that I despise, that I don't want to be in, econ. You might be like, Sydney, didn't you already take econ? Yes, I did, but I have to take another one in order to be a little business major. Econ is so boring to me. It doesn't connect in my brain. I have the hardest professor. He said the average is a B- if you really, really study. A bunch of people drop his class, and I might be one of them. I went to see my advisor, and she was like, Sydney, did I approve your schedule? Like, you should not be doing this right now. And I was like, oops. She knows that I hate econ, and she was like, if it gets bad, you're just gonna drop it. The fact of the matter is, I'm going to have to take it eventually, so I hate it. Do you jewel? Haha. Haha, no. Why did you decide to take 19 credit hours? If you're unaware, at Penn State you need 15 credits per semester on average to graduate, and I'm actually already ahead on credits, So the reasoning behind my decision to take 19 this semester is I'm stupid. Do you ever see your ex-roommates around? Only in my nightmares, baby. Virgin? No. Average breakdowns in a month. Depends on how many football games we lose, but usually like 2. I need to do homework. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another video unless my 4 exams next week actually kill me. And if that's the case, then I will be posting my obituary on Twitter and Instagram, so follow me. Bye.